You know what I've been afraid of my whole life? Water. You know what I've been afraid of? Water. When I was a kid, I fell into the deep end of a pool. I got tubes on my ears. I had ear infections. I never learned how to swim. Okay? How do you learn anything? How do you learn anything? You think, can I do it? So do I want to do it? So do I do it? If anyone has an HR background, you know that can do is capability. Want to do is motivation. And do is action. Can I swim? No. So do I want to swim? No. Can't swim. Don't want to. Do I do it? Do I swim? No. 2 years after my divorce, I'm finally going out on my first ever second date. First date's always drinks, low risk, low stakes. Second drink, this is a dinner. This is important. Her name is Leslie. She is a teacher in the Toronto Public School Board. I like her. She likes me. Sparks are flying. It's our second date. We're having dinner. It's really nice. I got the fork in my hand, the knife. I'm cutting my meat. I'm looking at her in the eyes. I'm smiling. I'm already picturing the whole life we're going to have together. She looks at me in the eyes. She says, "So, Neil, do you like swimming?" I'm like, no, not really. Why are you asking me that? She's like, "Oh, swimming is my favorite thing to do in the whole world." It's a question I ask on the second date, obviously. My family has had a lake house in our family for generations, and it's on an island. And every single day in the summer, my 90-year-old grandparents, my 5-year-old cousins, there's 20 of us, we jump in the lake and we swim around the island. "Oh, well," she says, "I guess you can't come." That night, without thinking about whether I can do it, whether I want to do it, should I do it, can I do it, do I want to do it, analysis paralysis, we overthink. I just did it. I signed up for adult learn to swim classes at the downtown City of Toronto pool. It was $50 for 8 weeks. I went online. Bye. That Tuesday night, 7:30, I go to the pool. I got my life jacket zipped up. I got my goggles on. I walk out on the pool deck, and guess who's waiting for me? No, Leslie's not there. It's 10 other people who suck at swimming. They're from landlocked countries. They had traumatic childhoods. We all sucked. The instructor comes out. She's like, "You know what? Keep the life jacket on. Keep the goggles on. Here's a flutterboard. Just get in the shallow end. It's up to your waist." So we get in the shallow end. I got the flutterboard. We're walking around, just walking around. That's what she told us to do. Just walking around the shallow end, just walking around. Then all of a sudden, I hear a whistle. "Oh, thank you so much for coming. It's been half an hour. I'll see you next week." Okay, I get out of the pool. I dry off my shins. I go home. Next Tuesday night, 7:30, same thing. I got the goggles on, same thing. I got the life jacket on, same thing. I get on the pool deck. She's like, "Same thing. Just get in the shallow end. Here's the flutterboard. It's up to your waist." I get in the water. It's up to my waist. I'm walking around. She's like, "If you want to go a little deeper, you can." Go a little deeper, go a little deeper, a little deeper, a little deeper. And then she's like, thanks so much for coming. It's been half an hour, so I'll see you next week." I get out, I'm like, there's only 8 classes. I'm done 2 of them, It was weird. We'll go back to the slides. I thought that night, you know what? I can do that. That was easy. So you know what? I kind of wanted to do it the 3rd week. I was telling everybody I was doing it. Now I changed my shower routine. I'm now showering in the night instead of the mornings. I started going back a little deeper, lose the life jacket, lose the flutterboard. At the end of the 8 weeks, I could do the front crawl. That summer, I swam around the island. Motivation does not cause action. Action causes motivation. It is easier to act yourself into a new way of thinking rather than think yourself into a new way of acting. Whether it is that marathon or it is that novel, it doesn't matter in your life what it is you want to do. Expand your office, hire new people, change your structure, change your team. It's never too late to learn. There's always time for a first time.